Well, as a result of the Master Medical Management Program, several things I've done differently. One thing is I look at my business, my clinic, and I also am the CEO of a nonprofit, and I look at the business aspect of medicine greatly differently. A lot of that is just learning the language of, what a pro forma is, what profit loss statements look like, what cash flow statements look like, and actually what they mean, which is greatly different than in the past. Other things that I do differently is I look at my organization, the people that I work with, greatly differently, and in the ways that I can work with them to perform better, for myself to perform better, and really, it's transformed the way that I look at my business. Some of the most important aspects of the program for me were the colleagues that I've met and now have stayed connected with. And we still, to this day, we bounce ideas off of each other, including faculty. Still can call faculty when you have a question or a concern or how do I go a certain direction. And so I think the connections that I've made have been extremely important and one of the major benefits of coming to USC in particular. I would say if you're thinking of doing it, there's a reason. If you're thinking about doing the MMM program at USC, there's a reason that you're thinking about it. It's probably because you've either want to move to the next level in your profession, or that you see that there's a need for physicians on the business side and the leadership side of medicine. And I think if you're thinking about it, you should pursue it because it's critical for the United States to have physicians that are in leadership roles, especially in the business side. And I think one of the reasons that you should consider the USC MMM program in particular is that they really have an entrepreneurial focus, which has been extremely important to me, and I think to a lot of my colleagues, in that we're always looking at ways to improve our business, to start new businesses, and that's really a focus here, and I think very important. Medicine in particular needs physicians to get involved from a leadership aspect. I think a lot of that has gone away over the years, and we need to have a voice both locally but also nationally in regards to the business aspect of medicine, also the direction that medicine's going, how it's going to be evaluated, pay for performance, and those sorts of things. And we need to be in that conversation. And this is one way to get in the door to, by learning the language of the business aspect of medicine. That gets us in the door to actually be at the table. I would say that the Master Medical Management Program at USC is very challenging. It's difficult. It at times takes time away from your family and your friends and those sorts of things, but it is something that I have been, it's probably the one thing that I've done that if I hadn't done it, I don't think I'd be in the same place. I certainly would not have the same professional satisfaction that I have. And again, I don't think I would have met I wouldn't have the same network of folks that really have helped me to grow.